Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Chaos Slayer back at it again, and we're gonna be playing some Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. It's a really nice RPG game that I've enjoyed quite a bit as of late. There's some cutscenes here and there, but we'll, for the moment, be skipping those.
From the beginning, we were wrong, and only now, well into the second.
And now you're getting skipped. That's it. Oh, important story cutscene. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't give a shit. And here you can choose quite a lot of things. You know, oh, well, not. Anyways, as mentioned here, you can. The customization here is not all that good. To be perfectly fair with you all, it is more simplistic, but it is perfectly fine. As it is, yeah. Perfectly fine. You got some like attunements, you know, like with wisdom, fire, war, which is physical damage, order, which is health and mana, you know, justice, you know, a lot of things. Then you see the patron monsters, and yeah, and then none. I like to choose none honestly because of the experience bonus. You can either choose some presets or I think you can make your own character as well after that. And so you do that, and you know we don't really need to do that right now. We're not too, you know, concerned about that, honestly. There should be a better beard color. Oh yeah, yep, thank you. Yes, and that's about it. That is literally all you need. There's not a lot of customization. Yes, I'm human. Now I'm skipping this entire thing. And you know, you have your standard name. It's very simplistic at first, right? And you might be thinking the entire game is gonna be simplistic like this. But, gonna be honest with you, no, there's some level of development here. Obviously, the tutorial isn't gonna show you out that much, but it is still pretty good. So I'm gonna name our name, I don't know, this. And we're gonna be skipping again. Also, there's dwarves. Now, obviously, you have everything else here. Oh, out of darkness. Yep, that's our title screen. You can roll with space. You know, you run with control actually, which is a bit different. And then, yeah, and then it tutorializes everything regardless of the situation. Yep, there we go. And you can perform some nifty combos, right? You have this one. Yep, which is just pressing continuously, and then you have this one. There's a little bit of a delay, so you press it, you can do it at that, and that juggles your enemies actually. Blah blah blah, boring stuff. Yep, Homer's Hughes, I got you, gotta go there. Now, the tutorial is a bit slower, honestly, and then from that point onwards, it's gonna be just like that. We're skipping some sort of cutscenes and other things. Oh, screams of terror and most likely dead people. Oh, yep. Our first, obviously, yeah, the first enemy we find is, of course, going to be a giant rat. Because why not? Why not a giant rat? Now we always have a bit of a boost going on with ourselves, but we're not gonna use that yet. We're gonna. It's a very. The game has really nice graphics for its time, and even now it is pretty good. So yeah, I would recommend playing it at the moment. And it is obviously an RPG game after all. Oh, there we go. And we're fighting right now. Of course, you can see the combat is... See? It's between... And then... The combat is very simplistic at first, right? And until you start getting your... you know... Until you start getting more... You know, like more weapons, skills. That's. For yes, hello, hello.
Well, we must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions, Professor Form.
Humongous, that's who he is.
We can be on our way.
Humongous. God.
Right this way.
There's a lot of things you can, take, like old boots. There's equipment. Don't want to get barefoot and get stuck on a nail or something. Nice. And then we just move forward. This game is very nice, actually. It's pretty good. Yeah.
An end to death.
And as he says that, the wall solve just kinda, yeah, does that. Here's the thing with the Wolves was the project. Well, basically they created an immortality machine, basically, and I was the, you know, the successful project. That's the story of this. And now, because I'm the successful project, I can do all loads of nice things, like, you know, say that I died once.
See if you can find anything useful.
Yeah. Again, you're not gonna find anything interesting as of yet. Just, you know, just some simple mechanics. There's normal shielding. There's parrying, but it's not really parrying. It's basically just blocking it through. Hello. So that's the normal block, right? And then if you block properly, like, oh, okay, so yeah, not like that. You gotta block it more, like, yeah, like this, and then you get a Q of sorts, so like a slowdown Q, and then you're able to repost after that. You know, like, yeah, but of course, and they're always gonna pause, just so that you can, you know, get everything else here. Yeah, you can switch. You can equip 2 weapons and then use them. And the bow is really good. You don't have to worry about arrows or anything. They replenish automatically. See, I have none, but now I have, you know, all of them. You can get a charge shot as well if you want. Come on. Come on, hurry your ass up. Running through the breeze, la la la. You guys should honestly. Oh, this is the charge shot, right? So you glow a little bit and then boop, and then another one. Unless something's blocking you, the bows are usually like hit scan. They're not. You'll expect them to be projectile based, but nope. Actually, hit scan to a degree. They most of the time the quick shots always hit unless there's something blocking it. And the charge shots have the same type of accuracy. Bows are really good. Now you got daggers, of course. Now daggers, they're the only weapon you can actually do a stealth kill with. Obviously you can't do that right now. You have to be, you know, the game hasn't introduced that mechanic yet. It's gonna in a second. Yep, there we go. So you sneak with C. Thank you, NPC man, for teaching me this. Now you can roll to close distance and then press 1, and that's it. Insta kill. It does an insta kill. It's really good actually for a lot of enemies. Stealth is insanely overpowered in this game. I'm not gonna lie. You can get away with a lot of things in stealth. Like for example, see, I can just now obviously the other enemy is going to see me right now, and it is going to fight. But you know, even though the daggers deal low damage, they can still stagger an enemy enough so you can just switch over to anything else. And from that point, you're going to bash them with your normal sword, or also you have magic. Yeah, you get your first magic by those things. I'm the guy that kinda isn't dead, but was supposed to be. That is who I am. Thank you very much. You can do lightning. There's a lot of other magics, honestly, and this one is very good. It's very high damaging, and then the upgraded version is also really good. But there's also other ones. In this game, there's not a whole lot of how do I say? A lot of balance or anything. Anything can become insanely overpowered with the right equipment. And different enemies have vulnerabilities. There is shock, fire, ice, poison, and bleed, I do believe. That's one of the staffs. And staffs are really nice.
Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path through. Not more spiders. Burn them.
Dude has arachnophobia. I do as well, so I understand that. Well, not intense amounts, just the you know, shiverly one. Though to be fair, that is probably yeah, a more common fear. Just look at these fuckers with their wiggly little bits. Oh, that scares the absolute bejesus out of me. But they're weak to fire, so you can handle them very easily. If they're not like satisfactory spiders, oh, those ones are. Ugh. Right now, combat is not looking all that good at the moment. There's not a lot of things you can do, but you can unlock some moves later on that increases everything here. Now that this is probably a chest, you're gonna be looking at a lot of things. Obviously, this is just to, you know, show you, like all the things here, basically. There's a lot of things you can do, a lot of other things you can manage. Sup, not a twata, don't be racist, please.
Plate armor. Thing protects quite like layers of impervious metal.
You are correct, indeed. So when we can just add junk and we can actually sell that later, honestly. Now everything has like a different amount, and honestly we can take a spare, just why not, you know, because gold is gonna be very important in this game.
Leather armor is thin. Will give you the speed to reach it.
And lockpicks as well, because here's the thing with this game, right? You can do everything, right? You don't have to be a specific level. You don't have to be a specific level to do lockpicking. You can absolutely make something like right now, for example, lockpicking. My lockpicking is nothing, right? Yeah. But the thing is, I can still lockpick like a lot of
This is where we part ways.
Yeah.
Make sure you get to Hughes. I suppose these might be able to help if the Tuatha are real. But I'll see you on the outside.
Also, another thing, a really good thing about this game is that, for example, you know how most RPG games like this one, not like Skyrim or Morrowind or everything else, but this one, right? Okay, got decked. This one genuinely allows you to go ham with the killing, and it allows you to make a lot of mistakes here with itself. You then pay for those mistakes, however. You can like murder an NPC or whatnot, but you know, anything that's important to the story, it does get unconscious. So in a way, it is like, you know, Skyrim, but the game is trying to, the RPG style it's trying to give, it's different. It's not like Skyrim's Morrowind's, which are a lot more popular at the moment. It's a different one. I can't explain it. Oh, hello there. Yes.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going away.
No time for pleasantries. We've got to get you to... Too much to explain. I may not be able to save the well. Yes, you're right. Fascinating.
Okay, yes, enough with your fascination. Oh. Enough with your where's the little man? Where did he go? Oh yeah, probably did. So be careful of falling rocks like this. And so this one as well, and then there's a lot of statuses here in this game, and you can with mouse and keyboard you can switch it with the scroll wheel. Not a lot of again, not a lot of variety right now in the early section, but it picks up later on, and you really get a nice sense of what it's trying to teach you and do, which is always good. Oh, and when a healing potion, yeah, you can cold bar them. That is a troll, I do believe. Yes, here we go. Yes, you're big, you're scary, you're very terrifying. I am afraid of you. Yes, indeed. Oh, I'm quivering in my boots. Oh, fuck. Oh, that turned me into a pancake. Alright then. Okay, I gotta take this a bit more seriously. Dodging is also like very... Again, everything in this game can be overpowered. Including... Oh, how dare you. Yeah, you like that. Shock therapy. You can stun a lot of the enemies, even like the bigger ones you would think you wouldn't be able to. Like this, you see what I'm talking about? You can stun this rock troll, which you would think you wouldn't be able to, but no, you can after just a couple hits even. And then, you know, for the finish. Oh, okay. These are your finishers. They give you actually bonus XP. Like, yeah, I'm mashing spacebar, and I now have 100 more XP. Well, not like it's a percentage-wise, right? So it increases. Like if you were to get like 57, and you know, then you go over to 100, you get 157. It's mostly like that in a way. And that's it, first level completed. I know there's not a lot to see. Oh, you can now see the actual level up. Also really good here, because you get a lot of things to level up on. You can, so here are your, again, skills I mentioned. So here's what I mean. My lock picking, it can be literally this, 0. And I can pick very hard lock picks. I can still pick them with increased difficulty, but I can still do it, right? So that's like a good thing as well. I can stealth as well. You know, it's still OP early on, and you can, it's still 1 health kills, right? Most things. And there's a lot of things. It just increases the actual sight range. Like, so increasing your stealth makes the NPCs more blind, basically. That's it. A good thing to start with, I'm gonna be honest, is Detect Hidden, because that does in fact, like, you can find a lot more things. You increase the gold you have, and gold in this game is quite a lot. You can get a lot of good items in you. And then you have like this one, right? You can increase your finesse, which is all the stealth movements like daggers, fey blades, bows. You can increase sorcery, which is magic, staves, scepters, and chakrams. You know, if you played Xena Warrior Princess, chakrams or those things that basically, you know, she trolls, and it's like a boomerang but circular, right? That's the whole point of it. And then you have the most technically basic thing, which is might. As you can already guess, might would be swords, like, well, long swords, hammers, and great swords as well as a shield and a couple of other things. I'd like to get, usually, you know, for a more precise type of thing, I actually get brutal weaponry 1, which is basically just weapon attacks. This is all weapon attacks, all of them, right? They're all weapon attacks here of this thing. These are damaging, and these are unrelated skills. Here you can, you know, increase how much your, you know, damage reduction goes to your shield. Yeah, I could increase everything else. It's fine. And then that's it. You actually get something else as well. Now, here's the new moves I can do. Alright, and they unlock over, I do believe. No? Consumables, items, accessories. Well, that's not here. Where is it? Well, that's a bit weird. Oh, right, no, it's not an inventory, right? It's its own separate thing. So it's in moves. And here with the star you can see, right? You can see this one, which just charges, and this one as well for the hammer, which charges as well, and then this one also for the great sword. They're all just charging, and they unlock that. And so I can do this here, which, you know, yeah, basically what happens there is that you get some distance. You can stab someone. Oh damn, sounds tough. I don't care though. And so now we can just run around. Now what I'll do is I'll end it here. Oh, right, quest log or whatever. You can actually ignore the main quest for as long as you want technically, because I think that you can travel like in different cities and just take up on any type of mini quest. Oh, and those are blacksmithing weapons, right? You can make your own swords as well, swords, hammers, everything, armor, trinkets even, which is really recommended. This is wildlife. I don't recommend killing it because right now it has no value. See, no XP, right? Nothing. You can gather the different types of can gather different types of plants or reagents, as this game calls them, for alchemy. Now, here's the thing, right? If you already know some of the recipes here by yourself, or if you can just guess, because there's an experiment option in alchemy if you don't know the recipes, which is honestly pretty good. And the thing is, right, is the game makes it very easy for you, like, to make something, because it always outlines like what type of what it does, basically, right? So it's not like where you have to eat them, and like in Skyrim, for example, to know what it does, or other things. No, in here you just know what it does, and that's it. And then that's it. There's a lot of, wolves for some reason have they have armor. I'm not sure how they got their hands on it, but they have it. So what I'll do is I'll end it here before we go. Oh, see, Ember Rice and one of the things from that. Now, here's the thing, right? I can tell by playing this game for so long, but if I had detect hidden up to a bit more, I could detect that there was something hidden here, right? So even if you know that something is hidden, if you don't have the sufficient level, it sadly doesn't show it. That is, but it's fine, right? Ooh, sturdy helm. Okay, that is random loot, but all right. It's literally one of the most. It is quite literally the most powerful piece of armor I have right now. By golly. Oh well, it is what it is, Anyways, though. So yeah, oh yeah, and sometimes you can fail collecting reagents. That's based on other things, but you can always buy them anyways once you have sufficient amount of money. And that's it. So for now, I'll end this. I hope you enjoyed this game here. And I hope that you like it, and would love to see me play it. Any comments would be appreciated on a lot of things, honestly. So yeah, just comment what you like. Maybe we can play together sometimes, or maybe you can give me some tips. Who knows? So for now, see y'all later. Bye bye.